the 100th anniversary of the Irvington Dancing Club. 100 years ago, urban rail was an accepted thing. We actually had it. You know, we're talking about it today, about getting it back, but we actually had it back then. And those lines went from here to Richmond, down to Columbus and to Louisville, and through the neighborhood of Irvington, where we were founded. There were a lot of things that were different in those days. Well, for one thing, Butler University was thriving, and not where it is now. It was in Irvington. In 1914, that was 6 years before the 19th Amendment gave women the right to vote.
Oh.
Who said that? It was 13 years before the Indiana roof opened. It was 15 years before the Great Depression. It was 20 years before the Big Band era. And at that time, Mrs. Marion Bernard and Mrs. Daisy Long, residents of Irvington, convinced their husbands, along with 14 other friends with the daring idea, that they should learn to dance, and the Irvington Dancing Club was born. The members of the Irvington Dancing Club have been dancing ever since, without pause. And we've been holding on firmly to some of the original concepts, some of the original club traditions. Membership here is by invitation. Membership here is by couple. We keep an atmosphere of formal decorum and dress for club dances. A grand march opens each dance, and we don't have any alcohol during the dances. So if there's any left in your glass, drink it now. Today, we honor our charter members and our past members of the Irvington Dancing Club for all they have done so that we, our current members, can gather like this and enjoy the music and enjoy each other's company. A brief history of Irvington and the Irvington Dancing Club is available on the display table if you have not already seen it. I happen to be a bit of a nut about history, so I love this kind of thing. And I love being part of a group that has the continuity that this group has. It is a real honor to be standing up here tonight. So let me begin by proposing a toast. To our founders, to all of our past members, to our current members, the Irvington Dancing Club, long may it live. Cheers. Cheers. You should be aware that we have some special guests tonight, very special. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the granddaughter of Harry and Marion Bernard. Liz Bernard Brooke and her husband Ty came from Vienna, Virginia to be with us on this special occasion. And now I would like to introduce our club treasurer, Craig Madsen, who will set us up for the Grand March.
Thank you, Rob. Welcome, everyone. We have more special people to announce. And as soon as Rob gets in place, these are former presidents who are with us tonight. First of all, Rob and Sarah Norris. Next, Bob and Julie Anger. Chuck and Ellen Robbins. Philip and Pam McKinley. Pat and Janet Lindquist. David and Kay Wiley. Max and Kathy Mutterspaugh. They're forming the Grand March formation. haven't figured that out yet. George and Janice Jackson. David and Louise Owen. Jay and Pat Taylor. Alan and Joan Clayman. Let's applaud very loudly for these. And finally, Adrian and Leslie Olin.
No, just.
Now, if your name has not been called as a former president, your chance will come.
of all, let me point out that it's pretty warm in here tonight. So I've taken the liberty of opening a couple of outside doors. I know that works for the men. I know it doesn't always work so well for the ladies. So, you know, if it gets too nippy in here, let me know. And we'll see what we can do. We have a number of guests with us tonight. A good number of guests, I'm very proud to say. And I'm going to name you. Please stand and let us recognize you when I do that. Herb and Dot Howard. And there they are. Jeff and Diane Oriens. And Sam and Bootsy Preston. Like the outfits, guys. And all of those are here courtesy of the Claimants. Thank you, Alan and Joe. Courtesy of the Hendricksons. Here tonight are Dwayne and Kim Datsma. And Benny and Linda Miller. Marvin and Greta Bechtel are here, courtesy of the Louis Lians. And Harold Conovan and James Spalding, guests of the Morrises. And finally, Jerry and Kay Myers, friends of the Jacksons. In a few moments, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and go in and get some dessert. We're going to do a little bit differently tonight. Normally, I have you go in the door under the clock. But not tonight. You see David Owen standing sentinel there, just in case anybody tries to go through that door. Instead, tonight I'm going to have you go to the left of the window, okay, and enter by the other door. We have a sequence we're doing things in tonight, and that's part of the sequence, so you need to go in that way. And when you go in, you're going to see a wonderful cake that is printed up with our logo and the names of our founders. And you're going to think to yourself, this can't be for eating because it's too good. But it is. It is. It is pre-cut. There's spatulas. You may take yourself a piece of cake. Usually we take our cake and we plate it for you. But this is so nice we thought we'd let you see it and take it apart yourself. Okay, so that's going on. Finally, I need to issue a special recognition this evening. This is an extraordinary dance. I don't think anybody who is a member or a past member has seen another like it, and probably we will not see another like it again, at least not for another century. This dance comes to us courtesy of a wonderful committee, headed by Alan and Joan Clayman, and its members include David and Louise Owen, John and Jody Sparling, Jay and Pat Taylor, David and Carol Wills, and Ron and Joyce Wyatt. A big round of applause for all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go on with our dance, we have a special guest who's dropped by. Mayor Greg Ballard of Indianapolis. Mr. Mayor.
Well, thanks. Gotta get between the speakers here, right? All right, I just wanted to stop by and say congratulations. Not too many organizations get to their centennial, and I don't think any of you were there at the beginning. Certainly hope not. I go to a lot of, I'm not sure you know this, my wife and I go to a lot of the ballroom competitions here in the city when they come here. Ballroom dance competitions. We kind of like that sort of thing. Like to see it, like to support it because I think it's just great. It's a great event. Keeps everybody fun, active, and together. And I just think it's tremendous. We've been out and about. This is my fourth place to be tonight. You were lucky in a kind of a way. You notice it wasn't black tie anywhere else. But we live around the corner. And I've been in here a few times for some other organizations, and I always like to come in and support, this building, which is really a great facility, but also what you do, because I think ballroom dance is absolutely terrific, and my wife and I enjoy it very much. So don't expect it tonight, but we enjoy it very much. And thanks for coming over from Irvington. If you're still in Irvington, most of you live in Irvington, come over here to the northwest side. But thanks for doing this, and I just hope you have a wonderful time. It looks like a wonderful club, a wonderful organization, and I just wanted to come by and congratulate you. Thank you so much.